Hello everyone, ମୁଁ Ranjeet. Second week July 2026 ର MiX current affair video रे cover करिवा. First question. Recently, Sabang port was in the news. It is located in which of the following countries? Sabang port. Answer will be Indonesia. Answer will be Indonesia. Picture देखि पारुछन्ते? Clear? Recently, Prambanan temple was in the news. It is located in which of the following countries? Answer will be Indonesia. Answer will be Indonesia. Picture देखि पारुछन्ते? Prambanan temple. Recently, the Durand Cup 2026 was in the news. The Durand Cup is associated with which of the following sports? Durand Cup is related to football. Recently, कौन पाई news रे थिला? President Draupadi Murmu officially unveiled and flagged off the three winner trophies for the 2026 Durand Cup at the Rashtrapati Bhavan Cultural Center. Next. The IoT-based smart collar system recently developed by ICAR is intended for monitoring which of the following animals? Answer will be Himalayan yak. Himalayan yak. A collar logeva dwara kon hoba? The system was created to support sustainable livestock husbandry in remote high altitude environments. It provides continuous remote tracking of the animal's health parameters, stress level and movements, and includes a geofencing feature. कुआडे जाउची कोन करची तार हेल्थ केमती अछि सब जणा पड़िबो. Recently, thorium bearing mineral deposits were discovered by the Geological Survey of India in which of the following states? Thorium bearing mineral deposits. Answer will be Karnataka. Answer will be Karnataka. Recently, which Indian state became the first to establish a dedicated department of a senior citizens welfare, a senior citizens commission, and an elderly budget? Correct answer will be Kerala. Correct answer will be Kerala. Recently, India's first mobile smart algal liquid tree, जोटा कि salt रो full form होचे जगह smart algal liquid tree was in the news. It is primarily designed to purify air by using microalgae to absorb carbon dioxide and release oxygen. बहुत important ये. Salt रो full form मन रखिबे एवं यार काम मन रखिबे purify air by using microalgae to absorb carbon dioxide and release oxygen. Recently, according to the All India Survey on Higher Education 2023-24, which Indian state recorded the highest gross enrollment ratio in higher education? यार जो report फ्री टेलीग्राम ग्रुप रे दे देछि अपलोड कर देछि एमिति गवर्नमेंट रो रिपोर्ट्स किंबा पीआईबी मो फ्री टेलीग्राम चैनल रे अपलोड करे जो माने टेलीग्राम रे नहांती से माने जॉइन कर नियंतु सबु वीडियोज रो डिस्क्रिप्शन रे टेलीग्राम ग्रुप रो लिंक अवेलेबल अछि यार करेक्ट आंसर अब तमिलनाडु this significantly outperforms the national average of 30% and is a notable increase from the state's 49.1% the previous year. एथरे आउ कोन कोन क्वेश्चन आसी पारे बाय द वे जीईआर कोन जीईआर रो फुल फॉर्म होची ग्रॉस एनरोलमेंट रेशियो आको केमती कैलकुलेट करा जे calculated as the ratio of a student enrollment to total population in the age group of 18 to 23 हमर तो सेंसस लेटेस्ट होची 2011 रो तो ता ऊपर बेस करी कि ए रेशियो बाहर करा जाए बुझियला 18 रु 23 वर्ष मध्य रे जेतिक लोक अछंती ता भितरु केते जण एनरोल हेछंती. GER increased from 23.7 in 2014-15 to 30 in 2033-34 academic year. Female GER rose from 22.9 to 31.2, while GER for SC students increased from 18.9 to 27.8. for scheduled tribe from 13.5 to 22.8 during the same period. During the same period 2014-15 ରୁ 2023-24 भलसे शुणंतु ए जगह परसेंटेज कथा कुआ जायनी ए जगह रेशियो कथा कुआ जायछि अपन जो एबे पढिले जे फीमेल जीईआर बढ़ी 22.9 रू 31.2 ये होची कोन रेशियो एवं जीईआर कोन ऊपर आपण पढिले ठीक अछि Gender Parity Index GPI, the ratio of a female GER to male GER stood at 1.08 in 2023-24 and has remained above 1 for 7 consecutive years, indicating consistently higher female participation in higher education. Higher education enrollment, total enrollment increased by 31.5% from 3.42 crore in 2014-15 to 4.50 crore in 2023-24. Female enrollment grew faster by 42.2%, reaching 2.24 crore. Last line टा बहुत ही important. कहया गले पेज रे जहाँ भी अच्छी ता भितरु 90% सब important देइछि. रिपोर्ट रे तो बहुत किछि डिटेल्स अच्छी. स्टेट वाइज भी डिटेल्स रे अच्छी. क्लियर ए टाइप रो टॉपिक रो क्वेश्चन आसे. The PMFME scheme provides a credit linked subsidy of subsidy. Answer कौन होगा? Answer will be 35% of the project cost up to 10 lakh. Credit linked subsidy केते मिलिबो 35% मिलिबो प्रोजेक्ट कॉस्ट रो बट अप टू 10 लाख मने रखिबे ता सहित मने रखिबे पीएमएफएमई रो फुल फॉर्म कोन प्रधानमंत्री फॉर्मलाइजेशन ऑफ माइक्रो फूड प्रोसेसिंग एंटरप्राइजेस प्रधानमंत्री फॉर्मलाइजेशन ऑफ माइक्रो फूड प्रोसेसिंग एंटरप्राइजेस क्लियर recently who was formally inducted as a fellow of the Royal Society of London. Answer will be Soumya Swaminathan. She and her father, legendary agricultural scientist M.S. Swaminathan. ए दी जणु को ही केवल रॉयल सोसाइटी ऑफ लंडन रो फेलोशिप मिली छी मन रहइबो नेक्स्ट Recently, the Amnesty Scheme 2026 was launched by the Employees Provident Fund organization to provide a one-time opportunity for या विषय बेसी किसी डिटेल्स जानिबा दरकार नै क्वेश्चन एमिति भी फ्रेम हे पारि थांता जे एमनेस्टी स्कीम कहा द्वारा लॉन्च करा जाईछि आपण कहबे ईपीएफओ द्वारा रेगुलराइजेशन ऑफ exempted provident fund trust under EPF Act 1952 तो मन रखिथिबे एमनेस्टी स्कीम रिलेटेड टू ईपीएफओ Recently, NIDR 2.0 was in the news. It is a national innovation challenge focused on which of the following technologies? NIDR 2.0 is related to autonomous drone technology. Autonomous drone technologies. Recently, the Maori people were in the news. They are the indigenous people of which of the following countries? New Zealand. Which city hosted the BRICS Women Ministerial Meeting organized under the India's BRICS chairmanship in July 2026? BRICS Women Ministerial Meeting disaster management तो पूरी रे हेइतला Women's Ministerial Meeting कोठी कोची केरला ठीक अछि थीम कोन बार बार थीम गुडी को आमे पढुचे बिल्डिंग फॉर रेजिलियंस इनोवेशन cooperation and sustainability. Which country officially terminated the interim peace agreement with Iran and revoked the oil license in July 2026? Answer will be US obviously. Which Indian Institute of Management announced the establishment of its first overseas campus in Malang, Indonesia? Answer will be IIM Bangalore. In which city was the foundation stone laid for the Dr. Syama Prasad Mukherjee Smart Industrial Park in 2026? Dr. Syama Prasad Mukherjee Smart Industrial Park कोठी हबा को जाउची भोपाल मध्य प्रदेश Which country launched the pilot phase of the tourist package visa services that combines flight bookings, hotel reservations and e-visa processing into a single transaction? गोटे पेमेंट करेंगे ता भीतर इनक्लूड रहबो फ्लाइट बुकिंग, होटल रिजर्वेशन, ई-वीजा प्रोसेसिंग सब किछि. आंसर विल बी साउदी अरेबिया. मने रखिबे. Which company signed a letter of association with the Indian Coast Guard, Kerala and Mahe to promote plastic waste management and coastal sustainability? ए जगह बिस्लेरी MOU साइन करछि. MOU तो कहबानी letter of association. Who has been appointed as the new chief economist and director of the research department of the International Monetary Fund? New chief economist. IMF रो ये चंती सिल्वाना तेनरियोरो. Within how many working days will eligible online PF advance claim be processed under the new EPFO 3.0 rules? PF advance online पाई परिबे 3 दिन मध्य रे. आगुरु 7 to 20 days लागुतला, एबे 3 दिन मध्य रे पाई परिबे advance. In which country did the Embassy of India launch a dedicated online appointment portal for passport, visa and attestation service? UAE. Which city will host the Global AI Summit scheduled alongside the ITU AI for the Good Global Summit? क्यों city host करिवो Global AI Summit? Geneva, Switzerland. What is the name of the world's first once weekly basal insulin launched in India for the treatment of adult diabetes? जने जने इंसुलिन डेली नियंती once in a week आपना को नेबे. A weekly ना होची a weekly 365 days न ने कि 52 times आपना नेबे. Clear? 52 times in 52 days. माने दिनो गोटे गोटे हो. Which country's space agency operates the Hayabusa 2 spacecraft that performed a high precision flyby of asteroid Torifune? Hayabusa 2 spacecraft. Direct answer करिवे जापान, JAXA. JAXA रो फुल फॉर्म होची जापान एरोस्पेस एक्सप्लोरेशन एजेंसी. Which country partnered with India to launch the PACS framework for cyber and critical technologies? PACS framework. Answer will be Australia. Which Indian city was ranked among the world's top 10 happiest city in the Happy City Index 2026? Indian city अछि Jaipur. Jaipur, Rajasthan. राजस्थान. क्लियर. 6 नंबर रे अछि. केते नंबर रे अछि? 6th पोजीशन रे अछि. टॉप रे के अछि? इंग्लैंड रो बर्थ, पानामा रो पानामा सिटी. फर्स्ट एंड सेकंड केवल मन रखंतो. क्लियर. नेक्स्ट. Which country partnered with India to inaugurate the International Center for Civilization Studies Manas and Mahabharata in Bishkek? एजारे बिस्केक कहला त आंसर हो किर्गिस्तान. महाभारत होची आमर, तांकर होची मानस. क्लियर. नेक्स्ट. Which organization signed a memorandum of understanding with TRAI to conduct India's largest village level telecom network performance survey? केमिति कोन टेलिकॉम नेटवर्क परफॉर्मेंस चली तार सर्वे हम तो ट्राई सहित किए एमओयू साइन कर डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ पोस्ट. डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ पोस्ट गाँ गहली सबु आड़े पहुंची हाँ ना नहीं ता सहित ट्राई एमओयू साइन कर. Which stealth frigate was commissioned into the Indian Navy's Eastern Fleet as the 6th and final vessel of a Project 17A? मने रखिबे आकु INS महेंद्रगिरी. मने रखिबे आकु. Which state unveiled the AI Policy 2631 roadmap to attract over 10,000 crore in private investment and create more than 1 lakh AI-enabled jobs? Answer was Jharkhand. Answer was Jharkhand. ठीक अछि. मन रखिए एआई पॉलिसी 2631 Which country launched the new letter of authorization regime for sustainable high seas fishing to strengthen its blue economy? Answer will be India. Answer will be India. Blue economy रो मोर मने पड़ला एवं हाई सी फिशिंग एथरू भी मने पड़ला हमर वाइस प्रेसिडेंट सीपी राधाकृष्ण फ्रॉम ओडिशा लॉन्च करछंती बुझियला हम ओडिशा रे कोन कोन लॉन्च हला डीप सी मिशन डॉक्यूमेंट हो Which former Indian captain became the 12th Indian cricketer to be inducted into the ICC Hall of Fame in 2026? Answer will be Saurabh Ganguly. Mane rakhibe. Which city will make the Pink Saheli Smart Card mandatory for women to avail free bus travel from August 1 to 2026? Pink Saheli Smart Card. Answer will be New Delhi. What was the global rank of Indian Air Force in the WDMMA 2026 Global Air Power Ranking? तो इंडिया रैंक होची थर्ड टॉप रे अछि यूएसए सेकंड रे अछि रशिया WDMMA रो फुल फॉर्म होची वर्ल्ड डायरेक्टरी ऑफ मॉडर्न मिलिटरी एयरक्राफ्ट एथरे चाइना पछरे अछि एथरे जेहेतु गोटे पैरामीटर नाही कोन ना नंबर ऑफ फ्लाइट number of flights एथरे ताकू छाड़ी की बाकी सब अछि जेमिति की the ranking are based on the true value rating system जेमिति की evaluates factors such as fleet composition modernization operational readiness logistic mission capability and domestic aerospace production rather than only the number of aircraft बुझियला The IAF, Indian Air Force, fleet was listed at 1716 aircraft, including 542 fighter jets, 498 helicopters, 282 transport aircraft, and 374 trainers. ठीक है. Which country announced the repatriation of 3 stolen ancient antiquities to Tamil Nadu in 2026? क्यों जगह आसो तामिलनाडु तो आंसर हम ऑस्ट्रेलिया ठीक अच्छे तीनटा स्टोलेन आंसिएंट एंटिक्स कौन कौन अच्छी जमीती कि गोटे ग्रानाइट नंदी आइडल देन ब्रोंज ट्राइडेंट ऑफ गॉडेज भद्रकाली देन बासल स्कल्पचर ऑफ द 6-headed कार्तिकेय Which state became India's 6th fully literate state under the Ullas New India Literacy Program 2026? So Ullas program under the 6th fully literate state कोटा हैला उत्तराखंड प्रथमे मिजोराम गोवा त्रिपुरा हिमाचल प्रदेश सिक्किम नाउ उत्तराखंड clear next Where was the foundation stone laid for the ICAMR Center for High Altitude Medicine and Public Health Research? High altitude medicine and public health research को जगह रे ICMR सेंटर ओपन है किलोंग को जगह रे किलोंग हिमाचल प्रदेश Which international financial institution approved a USD 890 million funding package to support India's national residential solar rooftop program तेरा करेक्ट आंसर होची वर्ल्ड बैंक जेंती सोलर रूफटॉप प्रोग्राम भितर आसुची पीएम सूर्यघर मुफ्त बिजली योजना Which city is hosting the 3rd BRICS Transport Ministers meeting under India's 2026 BRICS chairmanship? Transport Ministry नागपुर रे एवं chairmanship कहा द्वारा नितिन गडकरी. What was the rank of New Delhi in the Global Livability Index 2026 released by the Economist Intelligence Unit? ए जगह रे मने रखिबे एक्जेक्टली कोन ना ग्लोबल लिवेबिलिटी इंडेक्स कहा द्वारा रिलीज करा जाउची किंबा पब्लिश करा जाउची EIU इकोनॉमिस्ट इंटेलिजेंस यूनिट तो ये जगह दिल्ली रो रैंक होची 120 दिल्ली रो रैंक होची 120 The ranking were based on 5 key parameters ଯେମିତି କି stability, healthcare, culture and environment, education and infrastructure. ପାଞ୍ଚଟା ହେଲା ଏଯାରେ culture and environment ଗୋଟେ. Copenhagen was ranked as the world's most livable city, followed by Vienna and Melbourne. Among the Indian cities, Mumbai ro hochi 121, Chennai ro 123 and Bangalore ro 127. 120 hochi Delhi. Which state launched the Mi Bhumi Mi Hakku program to streamline land records and ownership in 2026? आंध्र प्रदेश मन रखिए आंध्र प्रदेश लैंड रिकॉर्ड रे ट्रांसपेरेंसी रहबा पई मी भूमि मी हाक्कू प्रोग्राम लॉन्च करा जायछि. Which city was the venue for the unveiling of the Manathu Padmanabhan statue and the inauguration of the Manam Smriti Mandapam on July 12, 2026? Answer will be New Delhi. Answer will be New Delhi. Here Manathu Padmanabhan jane renowned social reformer. ये inaugurate kale CP Radhakrishnan. How many major qualification tests did ISRO successfully complete for the Gaganyaan crew module on July 12, 2026? Gaganyaan crew module ता पई तीनटा qualification test करागला. ISRO successfully completed 3 major qualification tests for Gaganyaan crew module as a part of preparation for India's first human space flight mission. तो बहुत ही important रहिबो. The test validated the crew module of operating system CMUS, crew service umbilical unit CSU2, separation mechanism and the apex cover separation system. Apex cover separation system. These systems are essential for ensuring astronaut safety during splashdown and atmospheric re-entry, parachute development, deployment and post-landing recovery. तीनटा जिनस जगह मन रखिए तीनटा टेस्ट जो करा जाइछि गोटे अपेक्स कवर सेपरेशन सिस्टम आ गोटे होछि द क्रू सर्विस अम्बिलिकल यूनिट देन क्रू मॉड्यूल ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम. Which state has the employees state insurance ESI scheme implemented across all 33 districts under the ESIC 2.0 reforms? The employees state insurance scheme कहा द्वारा implement करा गला तेलंगाना मन रखिबे. Which state became the first in the country to collaborate with the Union Ministry for hosting the 6th Lok Samvardhan Parv under the PM Vikas scheme? Uttarakhand. मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ माइनॉरिटी अफेयर सहित मिसिकी देहरादून रे गोटे फेस्टिवल ऑर्गेनाइज करा जितला 6th लोक संवर्धन पर्व. एथरे कोन करा जाइछि पीएम विकास स्कीम अंडर रे. द फेस्टिवल शोकेस ट्रेडिशनल हैंडीक्राफ्ट्स टेक्सटाइल एंड इंडिजिनस प्रोडक्ट्स थ्रू 150 एग्जीबिशन स्टॉल्स. Around 90 women artisans participated, highlighting the theme of Nari Shakti, while 40% of the stalls were dedicated to the state's crafts and arts. The event also promoted entrepreneurship, buyer-seller interaction, and supported artisans through digital marketing initiative, contributing to cultural preservation and sustainable livelihood. Which countries signed agreement with India on maritime hydrography, mutual logistics support and disaster management while elevating bilateral ties to a strategic partnership? New Zealand. सबु बाकी गुडी को मन रखिया दरकार नहीं. हाइड्रोग्राफी maritime hydrography New Zealand. Clear? ता सहित additionally कोन मन रखिबे. Two countries adopted a roadmap to 2030 with the goal of doubling bilateral trade to New Zealand dollars 7 billion by 2030. Which space agency successfully conducted the first lift-off and vertical landing test of its reusable prototype rocket in Akita Prefecture in 2026? First lift-off and vertical landing test ये करछि आंसर हम जाक्सा आंसर विल बी जाक्सा Which city will host the 16th edition of Aero India from February 8 to 12 2027 16th edition Aero India तो आंसर हम बेंगलुरु Which city created a Guinness World Record by planting 3.61 lakh saplings in 1 hour using the Miyawaki method 3.61 lakh sapling गोटे घंटारे अहमदाबाद गुजरात ये जो मियावाकी मेथड ये होची जापान रो क्लियर At which location was the 84,000 meter cube RCC water reservoir inaugurated at the ISCO steel plant in 2026 आंसर अब बनपुर वेस्ट बंगाल कहा द्वारा SD कुमार स्वामी क्लियर Steel and Heavy Industry Minister. Which state enforced new legal provisions authorizing preventive detention without trial and attachment of properties belonging to riots in 2026? ये टाइप क्वेश्चन पर्टिकुलर ये जो पेज रे आपण क्वेश्चन देखुछन ओपीएससी हायर लेवल एग्जाम पई ये टाइप क्वेश्चन फ्रेम हुए या विषय डिटेल्स भी पचारि दिए स्टेटमेंट बेस वेस्ट बंगाल आंसर विल बी वेस्ट बंगाल जो डिटेन करा जाए तो 15 दिन भितर से डिटेंशन उपरे किछि ना किछि गोटे ऑर्डर आसीबो ही आसीबो बुझी होची माने जण को डिटेन करा जाउची जदी तार जो राइट्स रहउची ता उपरे काम करा जाउची बुझी हला क्लियर जण को डिटेन कर दिया जी तो तार किछरा राइट्स रहबा दरकार से राइट्स को केमति से अवेल करि परिबो इन शॉर्ट जदी मु कहिबी In which country was the 56th International Physics Olympiad 2026 held? Answer will be Colombia. Colombia. ये जगह इंडिया सिक्योर ए जॉइंट फर्स्ट पोजीशन कहा सहित मिसिकी चाइना काजाकिस्तान रशिया साउथ कोरिया ताइवान केते नंबर एडिशन इंटरनेशनल फिजिक्स ओलंपियाड होतला 56 कोटी कोलंबिया बस In which Indian state did Spain's Summer Group announce a $2 billion investment in the semiconductor and data center industry? Spain ro Summer Group $2 billion ro investment करुची केउठी मध्य प्रदेश Which smartphone company entered into a joint venture with Dixon Technologies for electronic device manufacturing approved by the government of India in 2026? तो Vivo सहित ए जगह डिक्सन टेक्नोलॉजी मिसिकी इलेक्ट्रॉनिक डिवाइस मैन्युफैक्चरिंग यूनिट ओपन करिवे इंडिया रे व्हिच स्टेट्स ऊंझा क्यूमिन जीरा ऊंझा फेनल सौंप were recently granted the geographical indication tag answer will be Gujarat who was appointed as the chief executive officer of Jio Platforms ahead of its landmark IPO answer will be Pankaj Pawar In which city was the 3-day AI Champions for Digital Governance Summit held from July 13 to 15, 2026? क्यों जगह रे न्यू दिल्ली AI Champions for Digital Governance Summit. Which state reported the highest number of cyber fraud complaints in India during the first half of 2026? Answer will be सबुठ अधिक लोक अछंती उत्तर प्रदेश रे On which date is the World Youth Skills Day 2026 celebrated worldwide? World Youth Skill Day celebrate करा जाउची जुलाई 15 रे जेति कि भी important days रहला themes रहला तारो separate video आपण पाइबे By what percentage did India's net direct tax collection increase year on year as of July 13? India रा net direct tax collection केते 16.4% increase हिज As of July 13, India's net direct tax collection reached 6.51 lakh crore compared to 5.59 lakh crore during the same period in the previous financial year. Growth केते देखला 16.4%. Reason बहुत गुड़े अछि. Which state has announced India's first government-driven artificial intelligence university? India रो प्रथम government-driven Artificial Intelligence University, Karnataka. Which company was ranked India's most valuable and strongest tire brand in the Brand Finance India 100 2026 report? Most valuable and strongest tire brand, MRF. In which city was Uttarakhand's first geographical indication product gallery inaugurated in 2026? जते भी GI tag जिनस अछि से गुडी को नेकी gallery inaugurate करा जायछि हल्द्वानी, उत्तराखंड रो हल्द्वानी रे. Who was conferred the 60th Jnanapith Award for 2025 for outstanding contribution to Tamil literature? Third Jnanapith awardee from Tamil Nadu, R. Vairamuthu. Question asibo R. Vairamuthu. Clear? In which city was the All India Water Secretaries Conference organized by the Department of Water Resources, River Development and Ganga Rejuvenation? क्यों जगह रही न्यू दिल्ली रे कहा द्वारा चेयरमैनशिप करा जाइथिला? चेयर बाय द यूनियन मिनिस्टर ऑफ जल शक्ति सीआर पाटिल. सीआर पाटिल. Which university led the team that announced the discovery of the potentially habitable exoplanet GJ3378b? Potentially habitable बोली कहा जाउछि. क्यों which university led the team? Irvine. नाटा टिके मन रखिबे GJ3378b. Clear? Next. How many nations, along with the US and the UK, rejected China's South China Sea claim in the joint statement issued on July 12, 2026? 12 कंट्री ए जगह रिजेक्ट कले इशू जोटा कि मिसिकी कले जे चाइना रो जो क्लेम सेटा अनएथिकल. क्लियर? तापरे आ गोटे फुल फॉर्म मन रखिबे यूनाइटेड नेशंस कन्वेंशन ऑन द लॉ ऑफ द सी ए जगह वायोलेट होतला UNCLOS. तो यार फुल फॉर्म भी टिके मन रखि दे. ठीक अछि. एतिकी थिला सेकेंड वीक जुलाई 2026 रो मिक्स करंट अफेयर. वीडियो को कंप्लीट देखते धन्यवाद. बेस्ट ऑफ लक टू ऑल.